Good morning. So, climbing the Wildcats today. These are the Wildcats behind me. That, by the way, is Mount Washington and the Presidentials. Actually, that's probably Mount Washington over there. Just say goodbye to Normie. He bailed off before reaching the summit of Mount Washington, so he's actually going to hike southbound up to Mount Washington today, then catch a ride back to here, the Pinkham Knot Visitors Centre, before starting the Wildcats. So felt a bit hardcore being one of the only ones finishing the Presidentials the other day. I've had 2 days off the trail. Tried to heal my body a bit. I'm a little bit nervous about doing the Wildcats. I spoke to On Guard and he was like, it's really steep, quite hard. It's only about 20 miles, just over 21, 22 miles. But yeah, it is really steep. So I guess I'm just going to take my time. It's a little nerve-wracking that I'm by myself. And I might not be with anyone now between now and Katahdin, like the end of the hike. But I mean, it's a hike your own hike. Said it once, said it a million times. Hopefully the water is not too bad. It looks like we've got a good couple of days. So I'm hoping that I can get through here without breaking myself and then on to Maine. So I should be in Maine like tomorrow night or early the next day. I mean, the only good thing about not hiking with anyone else is it means I just have to go my own pace. Not too fast, not too slow, just my own pace. So yeah, that's pretty much my life now. Really just want this whole thing to be over and done with. But I don't know if that's possible in 3 weeks or 6 at this point. So yeah, wish me luck. Bye. My first crevice that I have to climb. Hopefully it's not too bad. Again, not hiking, rock climbing, not what I signed up for. It's a reasonably pretty view from up here. So grateful that the day is oh, you can see all my sweat. So grateful that the day is fine. So, you know, there's not too much water making this cliff slippery. Really giving out nice views from the Presidentials today. Oh, sorry, the Wildcats today. Made it to the top of Wildcat Mountain. That's the Gondi to get up here in the ski season. Really pretty views. I'm so glad that the wind's not that strong and it's dry. There were some like parts of the climb that were a little bit treacherous, but given the conditions, it wasn't so bad. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Yeah, it's really lovely up here. Haven't seen anyone for the whole rest of the day. Okay, the gondola wasn't actually the top. This is the top. That up there is definitely Mount Washington. I can see the observation tower. You can actually see a little bit of snow in a bow just below there as well. Over there. Oh, now I've screwed up my ear. There we go. So that's the Presidentials. That's what I climbed in the wind and the rain. It was kind of scary. That's probably Musalaki over there. I'm not sure where the Kinsmans are. So this is the top of Wildcat Mountain. I'm pretty stoked to have made it. I really hope to get mostly out of the Wildcats then today if it's such nice weather. And then I can just put one more headache behind me. I'm so happy though. How cute is this? In the middle of the Wildcats. You can see I've just come down from these peaks towards Carter Hut. There's a lake. This isn't the bottom of the mountain. This is just a sort of, I guess, saddle between two peaks. There's another peak behind me here that I'll be climbing in a second. Yeah, it's really cool. Lots of lily pads. Very cool. Well, I'm at the top of Carter Dome. It's a beautiful day. and there's absolutely no view. I love it when you climb these peaks with no view. Not like, what's the point? Oh, maybe there's a slight view over here. Slight. It's not really. If I see something better, I'll let you know. So I've just crept up from some bushes and I can see this view. Actually, the breeze is lovely. It's quite a humid day. You can see the blue sky, but I think it's around like 30 degrees centigrade, so it's quite warm. Now this is a beautiful view. I'm on top of Mount Height in the Wildcats. It's very pretty. There's a lot of people up there having a seat. Just having a seat here. Today is actually a really good day. I think I might largely walk out of the Whites today, and I didn't think that I'd have the legs to do that, but it's not even noon and I think I'm more than halfway through, so I'm just going to push forward. You have to really make the most of these good days, as I'm finding, because you know they're so rare at the moment. So I'm hoping that Maine is driving out a bit and the Kennebec Ferry goes back on, because I will be in Maine tomorrow night. And yeah, I think I just want to push forward and finish this thing ASAP. See ya. Good morning. I'm at 1900 miles. 1900 miles! It means I've got less than 300 to go, 298 miles. So all excited. I'm out of the Wildcats, which is very exciting. Walking towards Mahoosich Notch and hoping to camp there tonight. Hoping to camp just shorter there tonight so that I can use tomorrow to do Mahoosich Notch and Mahoosich Arm. So last day hopefully in New Hampshire. So lots of lasts today. Cheers. Morning Titler. I mean, it's not even 6 o'clock yet, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere in the world. Hiking alone, camped alone last night. Actually slept, which is kind of amazing for me. Normally I don't sleep very well when I camp alone, but the Wildcats really like wiped me out. I hope I don't have to camp alone too often now that I'm hiking by myself. So Normie's a day behind, Texans are a couple of days behind. And On Guard is a couple of days ahead, probably 2 days ahead. He will slow down at some point because he needs to meet his family on the 23rd, and I think now he's only got to average something like 14 miles or less. But I don't know if I want to catch him in terms of, I just want to hike at my own pace. So I rolled my ankle yesterday. It really hurts. Oh look, there's a hydro facility here. Whee! I rolled my ankle yesterday. It hurts. I'm actually hoping the Kahlua mixes with the ibuprofen and creates some sort of super-sized painkiller. Because yesterday I got to the point where I tried to walk it off, it didn't really work, and then I got to the point where I took ibuprofen and kind of compartmentalized the pain so that I wasn't as conscious of it. I'm hoping there's less downhills today because that really hurts when I do that. Yeah, at least it's another lovely sunny day. And so when it's lovely and sunny, I'm just trying to get as many miles as I can done. If we're gonna have another bout of rain, I'll rest the ankle and take some days off. I'm not in a hurry since I'm not finishing with anyone and nobody's waiting for me on top of Katahdin or at the base of Katahdin to say, yay, well done, Skip. I'll just do it at my own pace. It's a little sad to finish this way, but I think it's just how it has to be. All right, see ya. Hello. So walking my first day after the whites, or after the wildcats. I didn't expect it to be harder than the whites. It's really exhausting, muddy, slabs, rocks, lots of up and down hills. On guard cut his mileage down to 14 miles on the equivalent section, which was surprising, and I did ask him why, but he didn't come back to me until now when I'm like, to the slabs end, and he's like, no. So the problem is that your feet are covered in mud and then you're trying to walk up and down slabs. So my feet are just disgusting. You can probably see how muddy they are. And yeah, there's just nowhere to like really sit down. I'm actually sitting on the trail here, just trying to take a break, but I feel mentally, physically, and emotionally just wrecked today. I will be walking out of Maine, out of New Hampshire and into Maine, but the terrain apparently is much the same. I want to get a really good jumping off point for Mahoosich Notch in the morning. I was hoping to get to the shelter closer, so not stopping at the next shelter, but the one on from that, which is about 6 miles up. It's just after 1 p.m. I walked yesterday until like 8:30, so I didn't have a proper dinner last night, and I don't know if that's impacting me because, you know, I just feel low on fuel. I've tried to eat some cheese and nuts and stuff like that now to give me the pop to just at least make the last 6 miles, but every mile is hard. Every mile is slow. You're walking through bogs because, you know, the idiots haven't been maintaining their trails. The trails are overgrown, so you can't see what you're stepping on, which is really great when I've got a rolled ankle. So yeah, I'm not really feeling it. I was hoping to go into Andover, and I still might go into Andover, but if Bethel's that much closer, then I may just go into there after Mahoosich Notch. So yeah, I guess I'll figure it out. If the train's going to keep up like this, I kind of need to rest my ankle because it's really painful to do the slabs with a really screwed up ankle. And as I said, like, you know, I'm not pink blazing, banana blazing, anything for any going faster or slower for anyone at this point. I'm just literally hiking my own hike, and if that means I have to recover, it means I have to recover. Catch you later. So this is the top of Mount Success. It's the last peak in New Hampshire, and it was a pain in the butt to climb. It really hurts. I'm gonna not make my destination tonight. I'm gonna stop one shelter short. My feet are really killing me. How weird is this tree on the side, but the entire root system has been lifted. It's almost like a little shelter underneath now. Ooh. Well, we made it. This is the last of the states. New York, Maine state line. Finally, Maine. It's really emotional because today in particular has been really, really hard. Can't believe I walked from Georgia to Maine. Still got so far to go, as you can see, 282. But this is the last state crossing, so last Kahlua crossing. I don't know what to say about you, New Hampshire. You broke me. You broke me. Mentally, physically, emotionally. Cried more in your state than any other state. But then again, I had my best day on trail on Franconia Ridge. I met the best trail angels I met on trail in Hanover with Ran and John. And you've given me some amazing views, but high highs and low lows. I mean, even standing here, I'm standing in a bog. And that last mile coming into here, insane, like an obstacle course. I just really need to get into camp at this point. So I might share this, with the little one. Mama goes first though. I feel like never has a drink been more deserved than at the end of the day than right now. As you can see, the black flies are crazy right now. Might have to break out the head net. In the coming days, if they stay that bad. But for now, see you later. Bye. First morning in Maine. I've just climbed Goose Eye Peak West. Scared the shit out of me. There's like rebar and stuff to get up here. And it's some hairy looking cliffs. I'm actually happy I was going up and not down. But I don't have the strength to do this. I'm really worried about today. I think I only plan to go about 14 miles today, maybe less. I don't even know if I've got that in me though. I've done sort of 19s the last 2 days. But I have zero energy. Just absolutely no energy. I'm trying to like shove food into me even though I'm not hungry. It's just part of the trail, I guess, that we're so fatigued. Our bodies are eating themselves. I had a long chat with On Guard last night, and he was saying that he was just spent when he rolled into town after Mahoosic Notch. He took a 0 and he basically just looked at his body and went, I'm so skinny, I need to just eat. I've got to go up that next mountain as part of this. So yeah, I mean, I just don't know what to do. I just want to lie down and go to sleep forever. So I need to get through today. Apparently today is the last day of technical climbing for us, aside from obviously Mount Katahdin if we go on to do that. I hate these cliffs. But yeah, I guess that's it. Lots of geese out here. Hey, buddy. Hey, look this way. Turn around. Don't be shy. So here I am at Mahoosic Notch West to do Mahoosic Notch. I'm a little nervous. I've been told to put my bowls away and just try and go for it. So I'm going to try. I'm going to take it really slowly. In fact, even the climb down from this hill that it's just before it was really long. Yeah, I don't know really what to expect. I know that after this I've got a hell of a climb up Mahoosic Arm, and then hopefully that's the end of my nightmares for the AT. But yeah, let me see how it goes. See ya. I'm in Mahoosic Notch. You can see how little I am compared to how much shit there is going on everywhere. But I just wanted to show you, can you see down in here? That's snow. Yes, indeed, snow. There's also snow and ice over there. Oh yay, joy! So I made it through the notch, Mahoosic Notch, just with a couple of bites. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. So yeah, even if you had a bung ankle, I didn't even have to take my backpack off for any of it. I've got Mahoosic Arm to go, and then I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to stay for the night. So shelter or town. I don't think I'm going to make town, but we'll see. See ya. Wild all day. You can hear maybe some thunder and lightning around. Maybe see a little rain. I'm at the top of Mahoosic Arm. What's interesting to me about this is Sobos say that the descent from Mahoosic Arm, the one that we just ascended, ooh, did you see that lightning? Is the hardest thing they've done. So if that's the hardest thing we've done, we're home and hosed, hopefully. So we'll see though. I've still got a long way to go. So there's my blaze, and there's a creek. I think I'm meant to be over there, but how? What? Crap. So the top of Old Speck Mountain. Once I leave here, I'm done with AMC sections. That's the Appalachian Mountain Club sections. So yeah, I'm excited about that. We'll see what the Maine Appalachian Club's trail maintenance program looks like. Yeah. Lovely waterfall in Maine. It's going down there. Almost down the hill. So just come over that one. I think it's called South Bald Peak. Come across here, and I think that is North Bald Peak. Only North Bald Peak is the one that looks bald from this side. It was a really tough climb up. One of my first climbs in Maine. So yeah, happy that one of them's done. I'm hoping, because I had hoped to have a town day today, but there was no reception at the road and I hadn't pre-organised a shuttle. I'm hoping over this one and down a bit, in about 7 miles, I can organise a shuttle maybe from the top of here to come pick me up and yeah, take me into a town, because I'm stanky, and if I'm honest, all my muscles are just depleted. I need just a little break and some real food. Yeah, I've got absolutely no energy whatsoever. I can't believe how thin my body's become. You can see my entire chest plate, all the like ribs underneath it. It's the first time I've actually been able to see my coccyx so prominently. Looks like a bleeding tail. But yeah, it's weird to see this level of boniness. I know I was bony as a kid, but I'm not sure if it was even this bony. Unfortunately for me, I'm covered in just loose skin, so I look like one of those dogs that doesn't fit its skin. Bye. Here's a cool peak. Ah, look at the views. And there's wind on this super hot day. We've been sweating so much every time we're out walking. So it's just so nice to have breeze, because there's been so much humidity. I can't believe this is the first time I'm not sweating. I'm probably still sweating, but not that much. It's not dripping in my face. I actually love being out of tree line. I can't wait for the 100-mile wilderness when hopefully we got loads of it. So yeah, the top of Bald Peak. Hubba, loving you, buddy. See ya. Just in Maine, had to cross, that's the path over there to here. It was a little bit crazy. It actually extends to a waterfall over there. Kind of scared to go too close because my shoes are wet. Yeah, you can see it's like really rushing. Crazy. 0.8 to go today. Another really pretty brook in Maine. The walking's tough, but the scenes are beautiful.
Georgia, this spring.
We're gonna say this is Brian. This is Brian. Brian's our like Brian. Savior at the moment, because we are trapped without our shuttle, who's hours late. Hey people. So I just took a zero yesterday. There was really heavy rain in Maine, and here's a section that I just came out of yesterday. I'm gonna see if I can turn this around for you. I mean, this is totally impassable. You can see the crossing on the other side. You can't even see the bottom. I would anticipate it's over head high. We just had a Sobo come to like get on there, and thankfully I reminded him to ask the driver to wait to see if he could even get through. But the next creek actually past that one apparently is worse. So I walked through it 2 days ago with dry feet, and dry feet, you know, it was fine. The people that walked through it yesterday, they were up to their mid-waist. It's crazy how high water can come up and apparently go down I've got a big mountain. I'm nervous about whether or not I should have left or just taken another zero. It's just started raining on me now. I've got a mountain called Big Blue to climb now. In about 10 miles there's a shelter, and then in 13 miles there's a creek called Bemis Creek, and I believe that might be impassable as well. If that's the case, I'm just going to camp near there and hope that by morning it's passable. I'm a little worried about being by myself. Shouldn't do it by yourself, but all at the same time I can't expect others to come with me. So would I wait for somebody? Maybe. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I guess I'm just going to camp there for a while if I can't pass it and see what happens. So wish me luck. Really nervous, massive butterflies, but at least I can get this first massive hill out of the way and decide what to do then. So yeah, a little bit of trepidation. See ya. Bye. The way up hasn't been that bad, but as you can see, I've got some rebar. It is a waterfall, the footpath. There's some more rebars, I think you can see around the corner there. That hasn't been to this date, there's just been waterfalls. It's kind of fun though, and it's not that cold. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. We'll see how the river crossing goes though. See ya. I found a chair, I found a chair. Look, chair. So I am sitting on the chair looking at this partial view. Doesn't matter, it's still a chair. We haven't seen a chair for ages. I'm actually going to step off the chair so that I can show you the chair. Yay, chair. I'll take it. So it's a chair. So today hasn't been as bad as I thought, but I still haven't got to river crossing yet. So this is the direction I'm heading, into all these lakes in the next couple of days. Fingers crossed I can get through without any problems. We are due some good weather. So walking downhill for the end of my day. I'm actually thinking I'm going just back up over one of those hills for my shelter tonight. Probably got about 7 miles to go. Still haven't crossed my stream for the day, but I have crossed somebody who is going south, and they crossed it. They said it is only knee deep. It's running fast, but only knee deep. So that is good news. So hopefully I can make it across, continue my journey north. As you can see, it's a beautiful day today, and it's meant to continue for the next couple of days. So we should get out of a lot of these tall mountains in the next couple of days, which is exciting. Yay! All right, Mom, this is a stream that I'm meant to be crossing. I've seen little kids that have crossed it today, so I'm not really sure how they crossed it, but surely that means I can do it. I'm gonna give it a try. All right, 2 seconds later, I'm across. It was fine. It wasn't even that deep. Although I wish I would have pulled up my skirt, because I did splash myself quite a lot up to there, but it really was only about knee deep. So you're worrying for nothing. Stop worrying. I know you can't help it. You're my parents, but you know, I'm 45 years old. If I want to die in a creek, you're gonna have to let me die in a creek. See ya. Well, the end of my day, I don't know if you can see this, but it's really pretty. So yeah, the sun is just going down. I think it's around 7 o'clock. And I have like maybe 0.3 of a mile to camp. We left really late, so we're sort of finishing later than what I would have otherwise have liked. I think it ends up being close to a 20-mile day, maybe just under. But it's been an easy one. It's the first time I've ever done a long, easy day in a long time. So hopefully I can get a couple more of them out and finish the Appalachian Trail in 2023 once and for all. Yes. See ya.